Hey, I'm Brina, one of the co-founders here at Quin. In this video, I want to walk you through email replies, what it does, how to configure it, and a few things worth knowing before you turn it on. Replies monitors your inbox in the background and drafts responses for your review. Quin isn't just generating a generic reply, it actually pulls context from your CRM about that contact, references your past email history with them, and scans your sent folder to understand how you write. The result is a draft that actually sounds like you. The most important thing to know up front is that nothing gets sent without you reviewing it first. Every draft lands in your drafts folder in Gmail or Outlook, and then you can open it, make any changes you want, and send that when you're ready. Quin is there to get you a first draft faster, not to send it on your behalf. So just to sort of ease any worry about that. Quin is also smart about which emails actually need a response. So there might be times where you notice that Quin didn't draft a reply, but that's usually in a situation where maybe someone has responded to you and said, thanks, talk soon, and it doesn't really need a response. So it's just going to focus on ones that genuinely warrant something in return. All right, let's dig into how to set it up. So the first thing you'll do is toggle on the email accounts you want it to monitor. So let me just take a really quick backtrack. So you'll be in workflows here in your settings. You'll scroll down and click email replies, and then that's where you'll see the toggling. So you can turn some of them on, you can turn all of them on. It just really depends on what you want Quin to keep track of. And then below that, you'll see a setting for which emails Quin should draft replies to. And there are 4 options here. And what's important to know is that these are the only ways that you can sort of designate which emails Quin responds to. So anyone I've emailed in the past is the broadest setting. It's good if you want full coverage, all contacts in the CRM. This one keeps things a little bit tighter, so just anyone who is in your particular CRM. And then there's only contacts assigned to me, so those that are only assigned to you in the CRM. And then we have this 4th option, the manual tag. This one's worth calling out. If you're not ready to open it across your whole inbox, this gives you 100% control. So you can go through your inbox, tag specific emails with Quin, draft or reply, and Quin only drafts those. It's the best way to get a feel for how the drafts come out before you commit to a broader setting. You'll also notice an ignore emails from field further down. This is where you can exclude specific email addresses or entire domains if there are certain folks like maybe partners or other folks that you connect with. You can make sure that you add those here so Quin isn't drafting replies to those. Okay, so I'm going to go back here now to the reply guidelines. So inside the workflow, you'll see a reply guidelines field. This is where you can give Quin specific instructions for how you want it to handle replies. So maybe you put things here like always keep responses under 3 paragraphs, never use cheers as a sign off, or always include my scheduling link in follow-ups. These instructions are specific to email replies only. They do not affect anything else in Quin. And this is different than your global guidelines, which is up here on the left, which applies to everything that Quin does. So if you want Quin to do something specifically when drafting email replies, go ahead and put it here and not in the global guidelines. Quin already knows how to be thoughtful and professional by default, so you might not need to add much here to start, like your tone and style, because those details will be in your About Me section over here. But if you wanted to add more just to see how it functions, you can do that. Now, once you have some in here, so let's just say always add my scheduling link to email replies, and you wanted to optimize this. Now, granted, this is a very basic sort of guideline, so it might not do much here in this context, but if you added a few lines and you clicked the optimize button here, what that will do is if you're having trouble phrasing something or your drafts keep coming up slightly off, you can type a short plain instruction here and hit the optimize button. Quin will expand it into a more detailed version that they can follow more consistently. You don't always need to use it. Most times simple language just works fine, but it's a good tool to reach for if you know what you want or aren't sure how to word it. So that's really it as far as how to set these things up. When Quin drafts a reply, it saves directly to the drafts folder. You open the draft, make any changes you want, and send it from there. And again, nothing goes out until you review it and send it. And that's email replies. There are more videos in this series coming if you want to go deeper on any of the other workflows. And as always, if you have questions, reach out to us at help@heyquin.io. That goes straight to our entire team, and we're happy to help.